What up, y'all? My name is Faith. Welcome back to all my current subscribers. Welcome to any new subscribers. We're here to do a general message for the collective. Keep in mind, it is general for the collective, so if it doesn't resonate, go ahead and keep it pushing. This can be the past, present, or the future. Gender roles can be switched, as well as zodiac signs, so put it where it needs to go or leave it behind. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what we need to know for our highest good, for our highest timeline. Keep up on your cleansing and speak directly to the divine about what it is you're trying to manifest. Be clear. And I keep hearing it's the final countdown. So I don't know what that means for y'all, but we shall see. Okay. Let's get this party started. All right. Okay. Let's start with this oracle message. Okay, so we have the Temple Path and Angel of Strength. We have 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel. So the crown chakra. Okay. Maybe covering your head is something some of y'all need to do. Blossoming abundance, the 6th chakra, your third eye. Maybe use some Palo Santo, Archangel Metatron, information. Trust the divine messages you're receiving. Okay. Okay, so what flew out is the 3rd chakra, which is the we have the solar plexus chakra and deceit. Okay, maybe you're getting like a gut feeling that someone's being deceitful. All right, storm warning. Okay, jeez. All right. Ooh, the drama. All right, 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel, the throat chakra. So speak your truth. Okay. Storm warning came back out. Okay. Happy family and man holding a coin. Okay, so maybe you and your family are about to go through a storm, but looks like y'all will be walking away unscathed. Or maybe you've been going through like a storm, stuff like you're having to deal with, could be like financial stuff, but I mean, there's a rainbow here. It looks like a happy taking action. Okay. Okay, so what's this storm warning? Cornucopia. Okay, so maybe you're coming out of a storm because you took action to like protect your family. All right. And use like love to like get out of it. It could have been like debts. It could have been like y'all are going through stuff that not necessarily is like, oh, financial constraints flew out. Okay, so that could have just been like what was happening, just having to take action and like be focused on what you actually need and not buying things you don't need. But I was thinking it could also be like something that affected your family from the outside, not within. And y'all had to like come together in order to like heal that. The thinking woman. Okay. Put that where it needs to go or leave it behind. It's just the energy I'm feeling from it. Okay, so we have emotions, alchemy, processing, and sensitivity, honoring the flow of all the emotions. There is a reason you have those dreams. The mystic, intuition, high priestess, and visionary. The portal, adventure, ancestors, and calling. I feel called to use these, so let's see what this has to do with. Okay, so we have Libra, we have the South Node, and 12th house. Okay, so we have the South Node right here. So this has to do with energies, talents, and patterns you're leaving behind or moving away from, often associated with like past life experiences, trauma, things that are ingrained in you, and being stuck in a comfort zone. So maybe you needed to take action in order to get out of that. And this is also Libra, which has to do with like justice. It also represents balance, being fair, being able to, sorry, I thought I was focused, being able to see both sides of the coin, which is there's a coin right there. So maybe you were having to try to balance all of this. But if it's Libra within the 12th house, which the 12th house has to do with subconscious intuition, there's a reason you have those dreams, spirituality, hidden aspects of life, including secrets or karmic debts. That could have also just been like what y'all had to go through in order to like get to these 2 points. Like maybe y'all had to do physical debts, like get rid of those to avoid a storm warning, or this is like karmic debts. So what, like healing past traumas, leaving resentments behind. But if it's the Libra in the 12th house, that has to do with being deeply sensitive to the suffering of others. So that could also lead to like self-sacrifice and difficulty maintaining healthy boundaries in relationships. So that could also be what that storm warning is like being able to separate from, like, create a clear boundary in order to like hold on to keep your heart soft and be able to like focus on what really matters, your family, and not to, you know, be in like kind of like a lack mentality, either financially or mental. So take it or leave it. I just felt called to look at this. So let's see what else we need to know. The Lover. So we have it safe to surrender to the good feelings. Aphrodite, passion, and abundance. Okay. Okay, one more. We have liberation, free spirit, wild, authentic. Just let me be. Okay. All right, let's see what the tarot has to say about this. We have Page of Wands, which is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, and Three of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So maybe you're going to have like some type of celebration in the fall, maybe some like type of get together over like a passion project you have. Maybe a gecko will be some type of confirmation for you. King of Pentacles, the richest king in the deck, which is Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy. So maybe some type of like passion project you've been doing is going to lead to success in the fall. Two of Cups, so some type of like partnership, union. Usually this doesn't have to do with romance, but you know, take it or leave it, whatever. And then the Queen of Cups, so being emotionally mature, nurturing, loving. This is also Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Six of Cups, this is all water energy, so having to do with your emotions. Maybe something from the past, someone from the past possibly could offer you some type of partnership that will create like a growth for your family. Oh, Ten of Pentacles, which is like a family legacy. All right. Shoot. All right. All right. The Pathway and High Honor. And happy birthday to any Virgos. I should have said that for the other signs too. I just didn't think about it. All right. Family room. This has a lot to do with like emotions and family up on her. Okay. Oh, again, you just saw me shuffle that. Okay, I'm putting this back in there. This is ridiculous. Let me get a better shuffle on this, because how did those end up right next to each other again? Let's shuffle one more time for good measure. Community, courtship. All right. What is this energy? All right. A message. Okay, so some type of message is coming to you. Someone might be feeling like left out. But you're like going the distance and believing in yourself. And money again. Okay. We have your success is closer than you imagine, so just keep going. There are many doors that lead to the place that you belong, that you truly belong. Be the brave and authentic soul you're always destined to be. Know that whatever decision you made, it was the right one. Be the brave, authentic soul you're always destined to be. You are a magical being with the whole universe waiting to assist you. Okay. Blessings are the gifts from the universe. Receive and share them. Discover the treasures within. Follow your passion. Yeah, the cups suit is all about like your feelings, emotions. So follow what makes you happy, and that will also lead to some type of financial abundance. Blessings are gifts from the universe. Receive and share them. So have like a loving heart and be open to receiving, but also to sharing and giving too with the right people. Come on. Happiness comes from a fulfilled heart and harmonious relationships. All right. Prayer is a dialogue with the universe. Express your wishes. Didn't I say that at the beginning of this, to like say exactly what you want? That's crazy. All right. It still trips me out when that happens. All right, pay attention to your work. So that'll lead to your success. All right, so we have warning you have a problem either now or in the future. So that seems like the storm warning. Could just be like health, like focusing too much on like negative aspects if you're like having some type of like health issues, or you're just like feeling kind of in despair. That can lead to like more issues. So just like don't focus on the negative, because there's good news. You see this? You see this? All right. Period of prosperity and abundance. Yeah, I would, even if you're feeling kind of like poopy, I would focus on like getting out of that emotion and trying to focus on like what is like the best outcome for like where you're wanting to go, and focus on that. I know it's not easy because we usually focus on the negatives, but that's like what it's trying to tell you. Do what well, try to focus on what actually would benefit you. The fates. Happy. Look at that, y'all. Not everything in this deck is positive. So the fact that we're getting that, like, you're supposed to like, just like when there is fires, even though like it can be like devastating, that offers new growth too. Like you're able to, they used to do that back in the day, and sometimes they still do, but like it's ordered to cause like a regeneration to get like more nutrient in the soil, round and round. How can you grow from this experience? Gain a new perspective on it. Truth be told, the truth will set you free. The fates. Oh my gosh, I love this message, right? Go. You will have peace. Maybe a dove will be like a sign to you. I have this mourning dove in my backyard that made a nest in my front yard, and they've been here for years, but she always like sits on the fence when I'm in my garden, and she'll literally like not like chirp at me, but like make whatever noise she makes so that I'll feed her. Like it trips me out sometimes because I'm just like, are you talking to me? And they are. And then I have a hummingbird that will like fly so close to the window just to like remind me like, hey, I want more food. So birds are messengers. Pay attention to the messages that they're trying to bring to you. Dance with life. Do something to change your energy. Focus on the good. Go outside. Plant your feet in the grass. Align your life with what is actually for your highest good. Don't focus on the negative. Rest, retreat. Focus on your health and how you can like give to yourself. Say yes to yourself so that you have the energy to like keep it pushing, You're seeding the light, laying foundation, divine plan, Anna, grandmother of Jesus. Look at the world behind her. Look, there's Egypt. They have I don't even know what that is. to look at all these temples. Like, you have to replenish yourself in order to be a benefit to other people as well. Like, we all have like an energy that surrounds us. And in order to be a benefit to others, you have to like give to yourself as well. If your cup runs dry, how are you going to be a blessing to others? I always pray that I can be encouraging and a blessing to other people around me, um, so that I am, helping the collective move towards their highest timeline. You know? Okay, so let's get one more. But actually, I want to look at this Temperance Angel. I don't know if you can see him, but I made another card deck where these are brighter because I didn't realize how dark they'd be. But oh yeah, also I wanted to explain a spiritual bath if y'all haven't done that. It's just literally like Epsom salt, getting some herbs if you have it available in the garden, or I mean you can get them from the store, they're just not as fragrant, I've noticed. But putting them into like a little, like, not really cheesecloth, but some type of bag where they can still like get into the water without like floating everywhere. And then if you have Palo Santo, lighting that as you're in the bath, focusing on actually asking the divine, whatever you subscribe to for your higher power, asking the divine to cleanse you of any like negative energy, anything you've picked up that's not for your highest good, and to release any type of negativity from your body and your mind and soul in order to focus on your highest timeline. That's just literally like what a spiritual bath is. So, if you feel like yucky feelings, then I would suggest doing that. Okay. I don't know why I felt the need to tell y'all that, but okay. So we have empowerment and refocus. I feel like not everyone has that information, but also you are capable of looking it up. So, you do you, but I'm here to also be helpful. So take a step. Okay. What do we need to know for our highest good to end this message? There it is. Shift. 565. Take a look at your life and see which areas need to be shifted to bring more joy. Take the time to reassess your priorities and create a plan for yourself. Yeah, focus inward so that you can be a blessing to others as well as for yourself. Okay? Letting it go. Let go of control, release resistance, and trust in the flow of life, knowing that everything unfolds in divine timing for your highest good. All right, y'all. Thanks for your time. I'm out.